I'm gonna go ahead and give everybody like a definition of hanking. In Dayton, people selling drugs, they call it hanking. If a nigga was selling a lot of dope, they like, what I'm saying, I'm hanking.
Yeah.
So what I did it took and put a positive spin to it. So I took the word hanking and I made it stand for when you can supply the demand and consistently turn a profit.
This is a certified hood classic.
We've been had money. Money ain't nothing without us being together. It don't make no difference if you the maid or if you the motherfucking bodyguard. Everybody get extras around here, friends benefits. Everybody travel from place to place and kick it with each other, and every place is like home.
Love Child got that sauce.
Let's get it.
Welcome to my city, Westwood, ain't Ohio. Midwest players and hustlers, check the bio. They call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit from it. I'm in love with the game. Run, Hopper, Norris, Cole. Ohio player self-made. Jam City, we on gold. M-double-G, yeah, money go killer. Real niggas bout that life. Niggas can't up with us.
They call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit from it. They call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit from it.
Salute to all the us, Jay, Charlie, Bugs, and Round, Keith, Denny, Bert, Earl, the D-Boys in the Allens, Chino and Lil J, J, Mac and Carleon, Skane, Key, and Diamond Cut, DBM, you know we own. I used to cook the D, I did corn, shoot the 3, when he played for the Heats, then I flooded the streets. Hustle gang, that's my squad, that's my motherfucking team, just might be your worst nightmare, or sell you a dream. We all about the money, up the system, they corrupt, ain't no credit, straight cash, so I got my hustle up.
They call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit from it. They call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit from it.
Matter of fact, after you leave here, you end up getting your teeth on something and coming up with something better. You know what I'm saying? Like a new car, new house, maybe kids get to go to school, private school, paid for, courtesy of the mom. You know what I'm saying? We pay. You know, that's simple. A lot of niggas don't like to spend their money. We love to spend our money. We can't take none of this shit with us. None. Ain't no armored trucks pulling up at no funeral. Simple.
My boy Hankin TV, that's my dog. He gonna be on the channel real soon. I think tomorrow, man. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Hankin TV, man. You feel what I'm saying? That's my boy. He put dope content over there.
What's up with it? It's your boy Hankin TV, man. Y'all already know I do that Ohio thing to the fullest. You Ohio player, man. We got my man Greg Owens in the house tonight, man.
Yo, what's good with it, man?
What's up with it, man? I definitely appreciate you for coming through, man. Like I be trying to tell the people, Ohio is the land of the funk.
For sure.
You definitely caught my attention with that true Ohio player, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the people.
Yo, what's good, everybody? I'm Greg Owens, man, straight out of Columbus, Ohio. All around entertainer, musician, songwriter, recording artist, performer, producer, engineer, actor. You know, like I said, a walking renaissance, man. You know, I just like I said, I do it for Ohio, man. I do a lot of things. I've been doing this for a long time, man. So I'm just good. I'm just happy that people are now catching on after a long time of doing this. So, I'm just here to like make music, entertain the people, and make an impact. You know what I'm saying?
You already know. So starting off, man, what's your definition of a true Ohio player?
True Ohio player, man. Like we have a certain like style about us. You know what I'm saying? Like just like from not just the way we walk, the way we talk. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, Ohio, especially like we the land of the funk. You know what I'm saying? So we walk a certain way. We listen to music a certain type of way. Like even like how we just live our life. Like we are resilient people. You know what I'm saying? We keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? If you're a true Ohio player, you're always gonna keep it 100 with everybody. You know what I'm saying? And also, you're gonna look good while doing it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody like us.
Most definitely, most definitely.
You know.
So 614, you say you were from Columbus. So let the people know, man, how it is growing up in Ohio, man.
You know, growing up in Ohio, man, honestly, man, it's like where I'm from, it's a very eclectic city, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like everything, it's like a melting pot, you know what I'm saying? We got the black folks, but then we sprinkle in with the Somalis, the Africans, the whites, Mexicans. So I'm saying we got everything. We got everything out here. You know, we got a rich art scene. You know what I'm saying? Like I grew up, you know, being an art kid. You know, it was just like a regular, you know, just a regular city life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, growing up in the inner city. You know, just having fun, just doing our thing. And I was in the school bands, you know, there are different bands, church bands, you know, growing up. So I was really, I really do my arts and everything like that. I really kept myself out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? Not just that, but, you know, I have pretty, you know, good parents. Both of my parents are educators. So they both worked in the school system in Columbus, and in Columbus, also in Cincinnati as well. Shout out to Cincinnati, all my Cincinnati people. You know, like I said, like I grew up around, you know, grew up around people, you know, that was into the streets and everything like that. But like, you know, again, like I did a lot of things, and so I just, you know, that was my way of staying out of trouble. Also, the people that were doing things that kept me out of those situations as well.
Most definitely. So I work with a lot of artists, man. So what's the difference between an artist and an entertainer?
Artists is like, artist varies, man. It's like you know, you can express yourself through art, through music, express yourself through art, through visual art, graphic design. You know what I'm saying? Art is just a way to express yourself in a healthy way. You know what I'm saying? Recognizing that there's beauty in life, and you know they say art imitates life. So what we're just doing is whatever is happening in life, you know, we created through our art. You know what I'm saying? Anybody could be an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like if you can draw a picture, if you could write a poem, you know what I'm saying, you're an artist. Entertaining from an entertaining perspective, like you are performing in front of people, you know, and you're trying to make them feel good. You're trying to make them forget about anything that's going on in life, and you're trying to bring a positive energy. You know, even if it's for 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's looking at you. And so you could be entertained by rapping, singing, dancing, being a musician, doing magic tricks, you know what I'm saying? Like people love to be entertained. People love to, you know, to like take time out of their life, you know what I'm saying? Whatever they're going, just to see people, you know, perform, you know what I'm saying? So it's more so like a performance thing, and you could be entertained just by how you talk, you know what I'm saying? By being a podcast, you could be funny, you know what I'm saying? Like you could have something great to say, you know, that's very entertaining too. So there's many ways to be entertaining, but I think it's more so for the people, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Along with yourself, man, with this technology thing, is my mission to put Ohio to the masses.
For sure.
We have some great artists, actors, athletes, entertainers come out of Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically Columbus, Bow Wow.
Yeah.
By Ohio, man, being the land of the funk, man, do you feel like Ohio gets the recognition we deserve in the industry?
Hell no. Not today, at least. You know, I think, you know, back in those days, like we had the Ohio players, we had the Ozzy brothers, we had Bootsy, even Bone Thugs, you know what I'm saying? So we had like glimpses of impact from those artists that's from Ohio. But I think nowadays, we don't really get the recognition. I don't think Ohio really understands in general what we have. You know what I'm saying? Like I said earlier, it's a melting pot. You know, we get everything. We get Detroit. We got stuff from Chicago. We get stuff from down south. So it's all integrated. But like so that means Ohio has a very eclectic sound, and we are very eclectic people. So, you know, what I try to do with my music is I take the funk that I already have, that I have being from Ohio, and I blend all those sounds and try to, you know, incorporate into one, which is called eclectic soul. But as far as the recognition, no, we don't, because people don't really think about Ohio as like a big market. You know, they think Ohio as a, you know, especially in Columbus, like, you know, it's a college town, it's Buckeye City, you know what I'm saying? So it's really hard for people to kind of like get into the arts to really understand like what we have, you know what I'm saying? So I would just say, you know, and especially nowadays, you know, the South been running things. If we're talking about, you know, Black music in general, the South been running things. You know, it's a lot of trap, it's a lot of those sounds, and I think I know we have something special. I just think in order for Ohio to become what it needs to become, or what it can become, I think we as Ohioans have to recognize what we have, and, you know, and put all the attention and money and resources into what we have, so that way we can get the recognition. Because the only way we can get recognition is if we recognize what we have ourselves.
Most definitely. Also, by Ohio being so rich in music history, man, by yourself being an artist as well as a magician, who are some people you was inspired by coming up in music?
I'm like, it's been a lot, you know what I'm saying? It's been a lot of people that inspire me. When I was younger, I used to listen. I had, you know, my parents, like, you know, they monitor what I listened to, which was a good thing. So I grew up listening to gospel music, especially like Kirk Franklin. And then, like, as far as rap, like, you know, people like Fresh Prince and Will Smith, you know what I'm saying? Like when he was, you know, making music, I used to listen to him a lot. So that's one of the reasons why I don't really curse a lot of my music. And I could still hang with the best of them, and I could still make the hit records, you know what I'm saying? And then later down the line, it'd be like, you know, different musicians like it's just in my city, you know what I'm saying? Like that I looked up to growing up, you know, like being in the church, just watching musicians play. And then then Kanye, you know, as I got older, Kanye West, now Anderson .Paak, Pharrell, Teddy Riley, Quincy Jones. So I have like a variety of people that influenced me growing up, you know. So it comes from locally, it comes from nationally and internationally. So
right. And by you being a all around artist, entertainer, producer, which one do you enjoy most? Making music or creating music? Being an artist or producer?
that's a good question. I like producing, just a standpoint. I like to create the soundscape, and I also like to be in service. You know what I'm saying? As a producer, like, you're in service to the project, you're in service to the artist. So whenever I get a chance to produce the soundscape or produce another artist, or even myself, like it's just a wonderful feeling. Like I love being an artist too. You know what I'm saying? Like I take my time like as far as like putting my own music out there, like with my own voice on it, because that's just what I am. I'm a tourist, so I like to take my time with it. You know what I'm saying? But I like being a producer, but because again, I feel like I'm in service to the actual project, the actual music. So I love being able to be behind the scenes and, you know, creating records and putting it out there.
Right. And for the people out there, man, who aren't familiar with Greg Owens, what's something you suggest they go check out, man, to find out who you are as an artist?
I would say check out, if you want to really know my influences, check out my album, Eclectic Soul. It gives you a variety of influence that I have in my music. I say again, like, you know, that's when, you know, I created, you know, this is a genre that had been created called Eclectic Soul, which means like, you know, it has like the same element of soul music, but you blend in different sounds, so like hip hop, house, R&B, gospel, funk, even rock. You know what I'm saying? Blend all of those in and mesh it well. So that's what Eclectic Soul is. So if anybody that wants to get to know like who I am as an artist, I would say check out that album Eclectic Soul. Also check out my newest singles as well, like especially like True How Player and What You Want, because I got so many styles. Like I'm not limited to nothing. So yeah, that's what I'll say.
Right. And when you first came on, when you was introducing yourself, I can't remember if you had mentioned Grammy nominated, which is a huge feat. Let the people know about the project that you created that was nominated for a Grammy.
Yeah, so I had played drums on the children's album called One Tribe. We got shout out to my big bro. His name is Salon Wise. He's a musician out here playing. He's a musical director at Faith Ministries Church here in Columbus, Ohio. So actually, he's also a maestro too with the piano. So he actually would work closely on the album as well. And so he actually hit me up one time to play on a song on the album, One Tribe. And so the children's album got nominated for a Grammy, I think, in 2022. So it was unexpected. Like it was unexpected, but I'm glad like I was able to be a part of that project, man. So yeah, man. I don't really like to brag about it a lot because like we're being Grammy nominated is cool, but me, I'm always like worried about the next thing. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like the next thing is actually win the Grammy. So, and that's, for more the work that I've done, you know what I'm saying?
Did you actually go to the Grammy Awards?
Nah, it was more so the people that actually work closer on the project, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, Salon Wise, he actually went to the Grammys and represented for the children's album. So like I said, I just played drums on one song. But yeah, well, like I said, like that right there was like was an amazing accomplishment, amazing feeling to have, you know what I'm saying? Just to be able to have that next to my name, as a musician.
I don't think the world really realizes how much Ohio has contributed to the music culture and artistry, period. How do you feel about the music culture here in Ohio?
It's bubbling, man. Like I think we have a lot of great. It's so much. Like I tell people all the time. Like I'm not saying it because I'm biased or nothing like that. It's not really biased. Like it's actually true. Like we got like I've been to different places. You know what I'm saying? Like and I've seen the talent. They got great talent all over. But like there's something about Ohio that's like really infectious. We have, like I said, we have like a lot of rich history in Ohio, and actually the influence is crazy. Like even if you listen to like West Coast rap, like it's a lot of Ohio funk influence. You know what I'm saying? Even Snoop said it on his podcast one time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He shouted us out. He recognized that too. So it's our DNA has been spread. You know what I'm saying? The Ohio music scene again, like it has so much talent from musicians to the rappers to the singers. We got everything, man. Like I said, it's a melting pot. Like I said, on the way for Ohio to get put on the map, to get recognized, that we really, if we as Ohioans recognize it and pay attention to what's actually going on instead of always seeking out what's outside of Ohio, you know what I'm saying? Which is not a bad thing, but the reason why LA and Atlanta and Chicago work because they have their own ecosystem, and all those and most of those people would actually pay attention to those. As people who's in those cities pay attention to the artists and musicians that actually come out of those cities. Right. So that's what we need to do in Ohio in order for Ohio to make it to where we want to be. We got to pay attention to ourselves so that other people can recognize it, from outside of us. So,
right. And let the people know what you're working on right now.
I'm working on a lot of things. I don't want to say too much right now, but I will say 2025 is looking very good. I'm working on my new project right now. I'm working on a couple projects. Like I'm still in the beginning process, but I will say like I got some stuff that people can actually get behind. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm bringing that Ohio funk element to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm bringing it back. You know what I'm saying? I'm bringing that modern feel to it. So I've been working on that. Also, I want to shout out artist named Chrissy T. I produced her EP called Metamorphosis EP, It's streaming everywhere. It's been going crazy in the UK, in Germany, Italy. So I'm and also been producing other artists as well. So I've been behind the scenes. I'm also stepping in the forefront, and I'm also a working musician as well, a drummer. Shout out to Mojo Flow. I play with a band out here called Mojo Flow, and like I said, I got my hands on a lot of things. So I don't know what's going to happen, come January or come next year. But I have a feeling it's going to be a great year.
Right. So when you produce, do you produce for all genres or just a certain genre of music?
So I mainly produce R&B, hip hop. I do some jazz. I produce some jazz. I actually have a jazz record called Soul Food on all streaming platforms. If you want to check out the jazz record, it's Greg Owens. Search Greg Owens Soul Food. So I did a jazz record, and I did a couple pop records. So I don't limit myself. Like I'm trying to produce damn near everything. So I like the challenge of being able to produce different genres. So
right. And by being a musician, man, and with technology making it so easy to produce beats and replicate sounds, man, how do you feel like the music industry is missing the live instrument?
Absolutely. Like, it's missing musicianship. Honestly, like, we got a bunch of people that gets into it, you know what I'm saying? And they figure it out, but they're not actually like musicians. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just, we got like loops. We have and there's nothing wrong with loops as long as you have the ear to make sure that everything sounds right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's it's a lot of people that just use the computer, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of easy ways to make beats, you know what I'm saying? But there's a musicianship element that's been taking the back seat because everything is so like, it's easy, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's making, a lot of producers out here making the same type of beats, you know what I'm saying? So, and they're not, which they're not expanding their musicianship and their artistry, which is which is nothing wrong with it in a sense. But if you're gonna do that, then I suggest you study different types of music, so that way, you have a lot more in your bag. You know what I'm saying? You can tap into. You know what I'm saying? You might have trap beats, but you might want to add a saxophone on there. You know what I'm saying? You might want to add some strings or some clarinets or something like that, xylophone, you know what I'm saying? Like some other elements to it that can make the production pop. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You said growing up you was in the band, and played instruments in church. Man, how did you decide that you wanted to get into doing music?
Honestly, I think it chose me, man. I remember my mom telling me when I was in the womb, like I would kick her womb and it would be on beat. It would be a constant beat. So I already was like in a drummer, like in the womb. So I guess I kept banging on stuff, and so they my folks seen that, and they nurtured that, and so I've been playing drums since I was probably like officially since I was like 2 or 3. And I've just been doing it ever since. And then along the way, I started adding different things as far, being a producer. I started producing when I was 13, and rapping and writing my own music since I was 13, recording my own music around that time. So the foundation has been drums. So it's been there pretty much all my life.
Right. You do a lot of things, so we really can't pinpoint one. But what is some advice you would give people that's want to be an artist or do music on a high level?
Always learn. Always don't stop learning. Don't stop growing as an artist. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't limit yourself. It's so much. We all human beings, so we don't know what we're capable of. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, like I always say, like, the more versatile you are, the more valuable you will become. The more people, the more doors the more doors that will open to you, and the more people you can have people gravitate towards you in all walks of life. So I would say study the greats, study what came before you, and add your own element to it. And also make sure you have your business right. You know what I'm saying? Like, make sure you have your business right first and foremost, because this industry is a business. And so, you know what I'm saying? Like, make sure you know your own worth, your own value, and walk in it. You know what I'm saying? So get your business right. Keep sharpening your craft. Don't limit yourself, and you'll be fine.
Right. I think you also have a podcast as well, don't you?
Yeah. So it's called the Greg Owens Podcast. I actually dropped the episode on at 12 today. It's available on all platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, any podcast, podcast platforms is on there. I actually started it back in November 2020. I had a couple artists on there, and then I stopped doing it because I got kind of scared about it. So that was something that I wanted to tap into, but I wasn't really ready to have my own podcast. So this time around, and it's funny that, and again, I appreciate you for having me on the podcast, because lately I've been getting asked to be on people's podcasts ever since I announced that I was going to revamp my own podcast. It's crazy. So the reason why, I have my podcast, because, people, there's a lot of people know who I am, but they don't know me, but they don't really know me who I am, because people say, like, you have an amazing story, you have an amazing perspective, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we love your perspective. We want to hear more about what you got to say. So it's like, once I really understood that, I had to accept, like, hey, I do have something to say, and I want to do it my way. So I want to tell my stories. I want to get my perspective my way, which is going to be my podcast. So I'm still, catching my win on it. You know what I'm saying? So right now it's just 3 episodes right now. I just dropped an episode called I talked about my creative journey from the time I was an infant until up to this point, in the chronological order, and what happened in between those times. So yeah, so I'm excited about it, and the whole podcast game is an interesting different bag. So, but I'm excited about it.
Right. And aside from yourself, man, who are some artists out there, man, you think the world is sleeping on, man, that you listening to?
That I'm listening to? Like, honestly, I listen to a lot of people from my city, man. Like, again, that's why I say, like, I think Chrissy T is one of them. You also check her out. She has an amazing. We did an amazing project. I want to say Joey H. I want to say Track Manifest. Trigno out here in Columbus. Man, and it's crazy. Like, I listen to different people, but like also I like my stuff, honestly.
Right.
Like, I make music I like to make music that I want to hear. So I'm gonna include myself in there, honestly. So
exactly, as you should. You hear me?
Yeah, I'm gonna include myself in there. Zach Fresh. Yeah.
And as far as the producing, say somebody want to get some tracks produced by Greg Owens, are you producing for other artists, and how would they go about getting some production?
For sure. You can always reach me. Everybody can always reach me on my social platforms. Y'all can email me, gregowens614@gmail.com. You can always reach me on my social media platforms. I honestly, like, I'm gonna just let everybody know right now. I'm not gonna just work with anybody. It has to just make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, show me your music. Show me if you got music out. Show me tell me the music you have, and if it's something that we could work with, I want to do that. Then we can work. And I like to actually, like, customize productions for people. Like, I have production and stats right now. I'm just trying to, like, give away and give people, but I also want to give it to the right artists. So I don't mind people reaching out to me. If anybody wants to work, I'm always willing to work and be creative, but also just know like I'm not about to work with just anybody.
Right. That's definitely dope, man. I want the people. I got the links to your Instagram and YouTube in the description of this video. I'm gonna slap through myself and check out some episodes of the podcast, man. Like I said, man, I just reached out to you because I felt what you was doing. You know, true Ohio player, putting on for Ohio, and like Hankin TV. That's what we doing, man. We trying to get Ohio out there.
Yeah, for sure. I appreciate, like I said, I appreciate you reaching out to me, man. So speaking of true Ohio player, I actually got the merch. DM me on Instagram. I want to give you I want to send you a true Ohio player shirt. So we'll talk after this. Like I said, I have an apparel called True Ohio Player. If you saw the video, it's the shirt, True Ohio Player shirt. It's go to trueohioplayer.com. It's just e-commerce only. I have t-shirts, crew necks, hoodies, stuff for women, stuff for men, stuff for kids. I got stickers. So it's all on there. So if anybody that's from Ohio, all over the world, if you represent Ohio, if you know you're a true Ohio player, go to trueohioplayer.com and purchase you a shirt. And you know, we're gonna represent Ohio. You know what I'm saying? That's why I did it. That's why I did the apparel.
Most definitely. And I'm outside the merch, and playing, being a musician and an artist. Is there anything you do outside of music?
Yeah. So I've done some community work, especially I like to work with kids, you know what I'm saying? Like that's like, you know, I worked in the school system for some time, you know. I mean I have another 9 to 5 right now, but you know, I'm like I said, I'm kind of planning things right now. Like I'm in the beginning stages of creating some kind of infrastructure and, you know, in the ways to kind of like put this, you know, get this whole thing started with Ohio and especially in the city. I'm also an actor as well. I've done a few stage plays in high school. I did a recent stage play back in 2018 called Jitney. So I do have that acting bag as well. I'm also hosted different events. So yeah. I mean, yeah, I do a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just, you know, that's a few I would say.
That's dope. Are you working with any other Ohio artists outside of Columbus?
I want to. You know, like I said, I would love to. Like I said, I work with a bunch of musicians, you know, from all over the place, especially in Cincinnati. I work with a couple musicians from Dayton and Cleveland. But as far as artists, I would love to like tap into different artists from different cities in Ohio. You know what I'm saying? Because that's also one thing too. Like not just collaborating in my city, but branching out and collaborate with different people, you know, from different cities. So it could be, you know, so that way we can all benefit. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all hear that? If y'all want that Ohio funk, I better tap in with Gio.
For sure.
And before we go, man, let the people know where they can find you at.
Yeah, so you can Google me, Greg Owens, Greg Owens Music. You can follow me on Instagram, Greg Owens Official. I'm also on Facebook at Greg Owens. And also I'm Greg Owens on all streaming platforms, YouTube, Greg Owens. You know, I'm just, you know, I'm everywhere. GregOwensOfficial.com. That's my website. So if you want to check out all of my discography, videos, photos, or just want to know more about, you know, what I do, you can go to GregOwensOfficial.com and follow all my social medias.
And how you feeling about them Buckeyes right now?
Listen, like I'm gonna tell you that Michigan game, they deserve to get beat. I ain't gonna hold you. They lost that. They lost it themselves. Like how can you miss 2 field goals like that?
Man,
we should have at least won 16-13 at least.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, at the end of the day, we're in the playoffs. So I think we can beat Tennessee. But you know, hopefully they don't start doing that Buckeye stuff and start doing. You know, start doing that frustrating things that they be doing at the beginning of the games. But you know, it's good. I think the real test is after we, you know, if we beat Tennessee, I'll be interested to see how we bounce back from if we get the chance to face Oregon.
Right, man.
If we beat Oregon, I think we can win the title.
If y'all out there ain't rap with them Buckeyes, man, y'all better come on and rap with them Buckeyes.
For sure.
I definitely appreciate you for coming through, man. I'm gonna make sure I tap in with you, man. Like I tell everybody, once they come through Hankin TV, they family. Whatever you got going on, just let me know or tag me, man. I'll make sure I share it.
For sure, man. I appreciate you having me, man. For sure.
You already know. I'm definitely about to go check out some episodes of that podcast too, man.
Yeah, like I said, DM me, man. I'm gonna personally send you a True Ohio Player shirt. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to give me, you know, if you want a t-shirt, a hoodie, whatever, you know, just let me know. Give me your size and where to send it to, and I got you.
All right, Batman. I appreciate it. And thanks.
No doubt, bro.
You already know. Y'all make sure y'all go and check out, man. Greg Owens, man. Artist, entertainer. You know what I'm saying? We bringing all type of different flavors over here, man. That was a whole kind of mission of Hankin TV, man, to put on for Ohio. But y'all know we tapped in. We tapped in with everybody. I played this song when we first came on, True Ohio Player. For the people out there don't know, man, Dayton, Ohio. Ohio is the land of the funk, man. So we got some great groups that came out of here, man. And we put them out there. We definitely sharing them. We networking. That's what Hankin TV about. For the people who came through earlier, I took the video down. I just want to let y'all know I didn't want to leave everybody hanging on the Go Hard for Hankin TV. We're going to make sure we pick it up, starting off for the new year coming up. No, matter of fact, the second Sunday of this month, we're going to be back. But to Go Harder, she got it to Texas Fleet DJ's event, so she definitely going to come back with some good content for us from there. We got that going on. Also, man, if y'all ain't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel, man. We on the road to 3K. Last time I looked, I think we was like 3 away. We need to get that 3K, man. We got to get over that hump. Also, Mr. Said Something is almost at that 5. So be looking for that giveaway coming. So make sure y'all go ahead to the my community wall, follow the instructions. Make sure you comment done in there so you can be entered into the drawing. Let's see what else we got. Oh, Thursday we got Infamous Sylvia coming up. She was there. She followed the whole YSL trial. She was in the courtroom. So she gonna come through, tell us her experience. And basically, man, we just ready. We just loading up, man, getting ready for the new year, man. We got some fire things coming, man. We got good content coming. Get y'all memberships if y'all ain't got y'all memberships, because the member content is going down. If Courtney in here, what's up, Courtney? You see you got a bone to pick with me. What's up? Holla at me. I ain't did nothing. But man, make sure y'all go check out Greg Owens, man. Go check out his podcast, man. I'm gonna make sure I add the links. I'm gonna put the link in the description, but I already do got the link to his Instagram and YouTube in there. So matter of fact, it's in the it's gonna be in the Instagram link tree. I forgot it is in there. So man, make sure y'all slide through there, show him some love, man, and comment. And make sure y'all tell me y'all seen him on Hankin TV. I'm just trying to bring y'all, man, just a mixture of everything. We all around the board, man. We covering all bases. Also, if there's any artists, business or brand owners that you want to see on the show, man, hit me up. Let me know. I'll reach out to them or tell them to hit me up. We definitely can get them on here. But, man, I ain't really got too much going on today. Just chilling on this Sunday. Y'all see I got my Bengals gear on. It's Bengals Sunday. Football Sunday. I'm just kicking back, getting ready for this new year. Me and Mr. Says Something still trying to decide if we're going to do the Christmas tree decorating challenge or not. We're going to try to do something for the people for the year. Also, TikTok, man. If y'all ain't follow me on TikTok, man, follow me on TikTok at Hankin TV. Hankin TV on all platforms, man. We definitely about to turn it up. You hear me? Also, don't forget, I'm working on some fires coming together. That's definitely coming. And this right here gonna be the deciding point, man, for the memberships, because it's gonna go to members first. It's gonna be a nice project I'm putting together, man. It ain't nothing just threw together. It's like a mini documentary. It's fire. Created by me and Mr. Says Something, man. So make sure y'all tap in. Let me see what I got on here for y'all, man. I had to switch over to a different thing because he couldn't connect on my other one. I'm gonna do a throwback for y'all, man. I'm gonna take y'all back to the first Hankin TV intro. Man, I'm gonna play this intro. I'm gonna come back and then we're gonna get out of here. But just the first Hankin TV intro right here.
Terrence Gangsta William, aka OG Kicking It. I'm hanging out with the the big homie, Hankin TV. Make sure y'all subscribe, support the brother. We out here doing big things. It's all good, baby. Y'all see me free. We out here enjoying life. Wah. I want y'all to stop the violence, say no to drugs, and put these guns down. I'm out, baby.
This is a certified hood classic.
I used to be in my feelings, then I turned up and got a spot. I can't say how much I made in that bitch, I just know it was a lot. I don't care no more if she love me for real, long as she love my knot. They say, you hitting them with too much drip. I know I got a mop. I put my flow in the microwave, I know I gotta blow, now it's hot. I was way too far ahead of my time, I had to slow down and stop. Before I pull up to the honeycomb, I got to go round the block. Looking in blind spots for any nigga think he on the low trying to plot. Go ahead.
Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Hankin TV, man. You feel what I'm saying? That's my boy. He put dope content over there.
That's the first Hankin TV intro, man. Y'all hit me up, man. Hit me up for them intros and them outros, man. But if y'all ain't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel, man. We on the road to 3K. Let me see where we at. Because once we hit that 3K, man, things gonna change. And for some reason, I just can't get over that hump. We need 2 more. 2 more. Matter of fact, what we might do this week, man, we might do a 3K. We might do a 3K subscriber drive or something like that. But we definitely got a lot of stuff coming up. We got a lot of stuff coming up, man. If y'all ain't caught my interview I did the other night with Mimi the Brave, go make sure y'all slide through it. Check that out. She came through. She gave some game. For the ladies, it's Christmas time. Y'all can go slide through there, get y'all some bundles, some hair stuff. I had her over here breaking it down. You know, I don't know nothing about it, but that was a dope interview. But Thursday we're gonna get into this this YSL trail. I just recently seen where the rest of the guys that was waiting, they threw their charges out. So I think that was a whole blunder, man. That trial right there was a whole blunder. But man, I ain't gonna hold y'all all night, man. Thanks for coming through, man. Make sure y'all slide through the man and check out my guy Greg Owens, man, all around artist, entertainer. We out of here, man.
Hate on a nigga. I don't understand why you hate on me, nigga. We don't understand. Show love, nigga. It don't show nothing. It don't cost nothing to show a nigga love. Are we doing this getting money? Show a nigga some love, nigga. Wabbity dabbity. Niggas out here don't love me, nigga.
What people gotta really understand, nobody gotta support you, first of all. So I used to take that shit personal. I used to be like, damn, nobody's supporting me, nobody's playing my records, nobody's really rocking with me in the city like that. And then I realized it's not personal. You just gotta make somebody, you gotta make them a believer. If they don't believe you tomorrow, cool. Focus on who is rocking with you, and then you circle back and you come get them on the way back.
Man, this your boy Money Man Rado, man. You Hankin with Hankin TV, man. You know what it is, the biggest platform, man. They major.
What up, Wallace Mac? Tell me something slick and make it stick. Man, you already know international best-selling author, the Ghetto Diamond, reality TV star, Queen Score. Asking for a friend, man. Stop playing with me. Host of Cigar Chats with Mac. But listen, I'm here to talk about Hankin. I'm gonna be on Hankin TV. I'm gonna be Hankin with Hankin. I'm telling you now, you do not want to miss the game. I'm gonna be dropping on Hankin TV. Cause we can always supply demand, turn over a profit consistently. See y'all soon.
Hello, beautiful people. My name is Kendra Rainey King, and I'm from Dallas, Texas. By the way, Pleasant Grove. I'm an author of 51 books, and I have written various movies as well. I'm a ghostwriter as well. I've written Knee Deep, which is my